Happy Thursday, or Friday Junior, as we like to say. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
We talked about work experience today. It seems that it's no longer a thing that kids do. Pandemic, of course, put a stop to a lot of it. But also, kids aren't interested. Workplaces aren't interested.
Kids these days think the manual labour was a Spaniard.
Booyah! They should come in here and study comedy.
They should.
Shouldn't they just?
Somebody should.
Tribal Drum was bidding for tales of the work experience.
Jam singles. We are at the next stage highlighting our entrance. And if you like the sound of someone, head to our website and register your interest in that person.
TikTok Tucker was a healthy breakfast with an unusual ingredient thrown in.
Our mystery footy tipper joined us on the show. He's a man that doesn't need to wear clothes, put it that way.
Is this a stripper?
Just a pair of Speedos is all he needs.
Okay.
And our old mate Ursula Carlson will be joining us on the Jam Nation podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you cunt-face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Muntz.
Hello, it's my younger son's birthday today.
Happy birthday. Jack, I've already sent him a text.
Oh, have you? Well, you won't hear back from him for a million years, if at all.
I got a picture of him and Dom, my youngest, too, similar age to Jack. Remember where I used to do Channel 9 on the weekends, and I'd take, just to get Dom out of the house, I'd take Dom and Jack, and we go to Channel 9, then we go for a surf, and then we get sushi.
And you had to remortgage your house because Jack ate a lot of sushi. My brother once said watching Jack eat those round rolls was like watching something go into a clown mouth.
I remember one day he said to me, Jonesy, do you think there'll be enough sushi?
And you're at a sushi
And I said,
train.
I said, mate, it comes out on a train. It'll be all right. Happy birthday, Jack.
We're at the stage now because Liam's in Newcastle. Jack's living with a uni friend that we won't see, and because it's Liam's birthday next Monday, I won't see my sons on their birthdays. They came down for the Mother's Day weekend. I mean, we had dinner on Friday night for the birthdays and then Mother's Day together Sunday. But we're at that age now where we gave them some money to take their friends out for a drink for their birthday, and that's it really. You know how it seems so strange those years where the household revolved around your child's birthday and what cake they wanted and this and that, and now it's well, I wonder if I'll phone him and whether he'll answer the phone and send me a text. It's the new world,
isn't it? You put all that effort to having the kids, raising the kids, and then they just bugger off.
Well, as that is our job.
That's what happens.
To encourage them to happily and healthily bugger off. Yeah. And it's the grace with which we do that that's our mark. But that's the hard bit, isn't it?
Part of the buggering off's not too bad, though. My daughter's moving out this week.
How do you feel?
Oh, that's good. I'm going to miss her. I said last night, I'm going to miss you. But at the same time, I'm not going to miss the mess. You know.
You didn't say that, did you?
I'm not going to miss the mess around the house.
Yeah. But she's 26.
Yeah.
And she's moving in with a boyfriend, you know.
Yeah.
Jack's moved in with a university friend, and I don't know if they understand the nature of a toilet brush. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I've seen the place.
Yeah, that's you helped him assemble his bed.
Well, I helped him assemble the bed because I was around there and I saw it was one of
because you were dropping off a rug you had, which was great.
And a picture
you
of Michael
wearing
Bolton.
Anymore. I know, you gave him a picture of Michael Bolton.
Well, I needed a good place to store it. I said, it's not actually mine to give away. So
I thought, what 20-year-old doesn't want a picture of Michael Bolton?
It looks really good. It's in prime position.
Yeah.
It's actually got a
little light underneath.
A portrait light above it that lights up Michael. So it's a good homage, and Jack seems to like it.
Yeah.
But he had one of those beds, and I said, come on, mate, let's assemble the bed because you're never going to assemble it.
He was sleeping on a blow-up mattress that he probably would have stayed on for the rest of his life.
So let's assemble your bed.
Yeah.
And then halfway through he says, but I've got to go.
He had to go to work or football or something. That's what it's like with me.
Yeah.
He's like a blowfly in my presence.
He's like Michael Gudinski.
Yeah.
Remember Michael Gudinski would walk in and then he'd just F off.
Okay.
Like, what's going on? And then he'd be gone. What's happened?
Well, Jack, I love you. He won't be listening to this unless he's just come home from somewhere. I love you and happy birthday.
And me too, mate. Good on you. Action-packed show today. We've got Ursula Carlson joining us on the show today.
We are one step closer to giving away a trip worth over $25,000 to Aspen to go skiing. 1 in 5 chance of winning it. We're playing that after 8:30 this morning.
But we can't do anything until
Or
we
after
do...
8 o'clock, I should say.
You misspoke, but it's
I
okay.
misspoke.
You fixed it. We can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Which detective did Dr. Watson assist?
Podcast. We have the Magnificent Seven for you. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Well, happy birthday to Jack. I'll use any excuse to wish my son a happy birthday.
But it's about getting question 7.
Sure.
Ron's in Helensburgh.
Hi, Ron.
Good morning.
Question 1 for you, Ron. Which detective did Dr. Watson assist?
Sherlock Holmes.
Correct.
What does the hashtag TBT stand for, Ron?
Hashtag, sorry?
Hashtag TBT.
If you see that written, what's it referring to?
TBT.
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 Well, were you Googling it? Is that what's happening?
No, I've got no idea. No, I have no idea. To be something?
To be something.
No.
Amanda might put a picture of her in a bikini.
Oh.
Vicky's in Old Toon Gabby.
Hello, Vicky.
Good morning, guys. Happy birthday, Jack.
Oh, aren't you kind? Thank you, Vicky. Hashtag TBT. What does it mean?
I don't know. To be something.
No, it's not to be something.
It's on the socials. You put it on your socials.
You put on your socials an excuse to post a picture of yourself from days gone by.
When you look good in a bikini.
Yeah, it's an excuse to put flattering shots from years gone by.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. I can't help but notice as I was rocking out to the Cranberries there that you made a bit of a face because you're on your phone again.
Well, only because my elder son, Liam, texted me at 6:20 and I was thinking, what's going on?
Uh-oh.
And he said, you might want to change your Instagram post. Jack isn't turning 18 on the
He's
Instagram.
20.
I said, happy 18th to Jack. No, he's turning 20.
He's 20.
I'm terrible. Both boys are born within 4 days of each other and often mix their birthdays up. I remember Jack once got smacked in the nose and split his nose open with a football. And we went to emergency to just check it all out. And they said, what's his birth date? And I hesitated for so long that Jack, who was only about 7, said, my birthday is the... I can't even remember it now. What's the date? The 18th of May.
Remember that day we went to school for the little cake day and there was no little cake for
I
him?
got his date wrong.
Poor kid.
I know. Well, it can happen. I did say 20th before,
Remember
didn't
that
I?
time for their birthday party and I went round there and I was just waiting for the ice cream cake that you got.
I left it in the freezer until a week later. I'd forgotten we had it.
I was walking out. I was like, well, what about the ice cream cake?
Yeah.
Where's that?
No.
Well, I was promised ice cream.
You
cake.
didn't mention it until...
Well, you don't want to say.
No, I forgot about it.
But going to a kid's birthday party, that is the biggest punish in the world.
Oh, thank
And
you for
all
enjoying
want,
it.
All you want is the ice cream cake.
Oh, I think you've had some beers. I think you found some other liquids to satisfy you.
Anyway.
I've amended my Instagram
It's all
now.
okay. Can we get back to the
now
show?
It says 20.
The big show, the thing
Yes.
that puts the food on the table.
Sure.
The ice cream cakes in the freezer. We're into the Magnificent Seven. And we're up to question number 2.
It's going to William in Woy Woy. Hi, William.
Hi, how are you going?
Very well. If you see the hashtag TBT, what does it mean?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday.
Let's play First Impressions.
First impression.
Who's going to do it? You do it.
I could do this one.
What celebrity is Brendan Jones impersonating?
You ready, William?
Yep.
All right. Al
Pacino?
No. That's hoo-ha. Michael's in Penrith.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, guys. How are we?
Very well. You are about to hear the master at work. Over to you, Brendan.
All right.
All right. Who's that?
That would be Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, it would.
Is it?
All right.
You made him sound a bit more like Foghorn Leghorn.
What are you doing? I say, what are you doing with a pump? Pumping for oil? You're crazy, boy. There's no oil in this ground.
Oh, I hated Foghorn and
I
Leghorn.
say, boy.
Question number 4 for you, Michael.
He's an ignoramus.
In the song, this is multiple choice. In the song Manic Monday, what time did the Bangles get woken from their dream? A, 6 a.m., B, 7 a.m., C, 8 a.m.
Hey, 6 a.m.
Yeah. Those Bangles. What's the name of the cartoon mascot for Fruit Loops?
Toucan Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might call someone that they can't hold their liquor.
Why? A toucan.
Yeah, toucan. He's a Toucan Sam.
I thought it was Sam Toucan, but I've learnt something today. It's
Well,
Toucan
I
Sam.
think you can go either way.
Question 6. Which famous horror film features a famous scene that took 3 days to film and used nearly 60 doors? I'll give you a clue. Here's Johnny.
Oh, you've given it away.
I've forgotten it now.
Oh,
Sorry, Michael.
Cassie's in Strathfield.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, how you going?
Very well. This is a very taut film. Now, didn't your daughter see it and went, no big deal?
She
It
said,
scared the
this is
hell out of the
lame.
rest of us.
I said, are you joking me?
Famous horror film had a famous scene that took 3 days to film and nearly 60 doors. Here's Johnny. What would it be?
I know the film, but I can't think of the name of it.
Those creepy twins that are at the end of the corridor that
It's a
fills
great
with
movie.
blood. Should have been a comedy.
Craig's in Camden.
Hello, Craig.
Good morning, how are you?
Very well. What's the film?
Is it A Nightmare on Elm Street?
No, it's not. Here's Johnny. Face through a smashed door.
Yeah. Jeanette's in Hornsby.
Hi, Janet. How are you?
Hey, great, thanks.
What's the film?
Oh, that'll be The Shining.
The Shining. That's it.
True or false, Harry and Meghan Markle were recently in a car chase with paparazzi. This just happened.
Well, why don't you just answer the question?
Well, they say it's true.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you
true.
know.
They say it's true, but is it false?
Well, interestingly, they say that it was near catastrophic, and the police have come out and said it did happen, but it wasn't nearly as dramatic or catastrophic in any way as the Sussexes
Well, they're
have claimed.
in New York City.
How fast can you be
Have
going
you ever
in
been
a car?
in a car in New York City?
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going fast.
Congratulations to you, Janet. You've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way. $150 Bay Vista voucher. World-famous desserts at Bay Vista, Parramatta and Brighton Le Sands. In-season passes for you and 3 friends to Maybe I Do. That's in cinemas on May 25. And Jonesy and Amanda caricatures and Staedtler pencils so you can colour with confidence. Janet, anything you'd like to add?
No, thank you so much. Oh, happy birthday to Jack.
Oh, Janet, aren't you kind?
Do you know
If
how
he
old
was-
Jack is today, Janet, just out of curiosity?
20.
Thank
20.
you. I did put 18 on my social media, but it is 18.
Boy, he's 20.
Yes, he is. I've changed that. Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Bingo, bango, ready to go?
So ready to go.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1967, the Beatles released their psychedelic rock song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. The title of the song, as we know, is often associated with the drug LSD. But John Lennon has always maintained the inspiration for the song came from a drawing that his son Julian did of a classmate called Lucy. The song features a distinctive opening with a swirling, dreamlike sound. This was achieved using a Leslie speaker, which creates a Doppler effect by rotating a speaker around its axis while it plays. In 2009, a study found that listening to the song causes an increase in brain activity in the areas associated with visual imagery and emotion. So while the song wasn't really about drugs, it has the effect of one, interestingly, on the ears.
Well, it's drugs for your ears.
Let's have a listen to the song now.
Jam Nation.
A fashion insider has revealed why Australian Fashion Week has gone from one of the country's most prestigious events to one that A-list celebs are now avoiding.
Why is it?
There's too many D-list TV reality stars and nobody influencers. Micro-influencers, they call
You
them.
want the macros.
Yeah, so top fashionistas were nowhere to be seen. There was no one there. There was like Nadia Fairfax Wayne.
No, she wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Bondi influencer Elle Ferguson. She wasn't there.
A no-show.
Jasmine Stefanovic.
A no-show.
Jade Yasbra. They weren't there. Jonesy and Amanda.
They weren't there.
Koshy was there.
Was he?
I'm a bit out of, like a fish out of water here up the front of the thing. But he works right next door to the place. A carriage works there. So it's shooting fish in a barrel.
So who was there?
Well, there was that bloke in the dress that got in trouble at the airport for his excess baggage.
Denny, he wasn't there. I didn't think he...
He got in trouble at the airport. I noticed this. He was blowing up Deluxe. There. He was blowing up Deluxe at the airport because he was... excess baggage, and I think that's fair enough. Do you know how much excess baggage he have? How much he was overweight?
I don't know.
10 kilograms.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. The kids these days, 10 kilograms. So NASA got thrown out of the event. You know NASA from maths. You know NASA.
Ho, ho, ho. If you want a top celebrity for your Christmas party or home dinner or family get-together, I'm available. It's NASA.
Okay, stop. He only went so he could be thrown out so we'd talk about it. You know that.
I wonder if he'd do other stuff. Because my daughter's moving out. I need someone to help her move. Would NASA do that?
Could he carry a fridge?
Well, he's quite sturdy.
He'd talk, though. He'd talk.
No, he's not too bad to have a chat to, old Nas. He's just trying to make a living.
By being thrown out of Fashion Week.
Have you seen some of the outfits that they're wearing?
I saw this, and I'm looking at the photo now. There's a stylist who was there who carried a plush toy that's sort of like that Roswell alien figure. You know, when they thought they'd first seen aliens?
Yeah.
She's a stylist. If I had to say, can you dress me for a wedding? She came around like that. I think, don't worry about it. Just don't. I'll be all right.
I'll go to the mental home and dress myself.
I've actually got a taco outfit at home from a fancy dress. I'll just wear that.
Now, this lady here, what do you make of that bikini
That top is a bikini top for a Barbie doll, and it covers her nipple and none of the underboob.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Can I just say this? I can live with side boob, but under boob I don't like.
Underboob in public, it just isn't
I just don't like it.
It makes me feel old because I want to say pop on a singlet and do a button-up. And I hate feeling like that.
What are we seeing down the bottom here? There's a young lady that's dressed like she's going to a...
What is that? Are they lips?
She looks like she's going to a Swans game or something.
But it's red and white kind of outfit,
yeah,
but her car's broken down.
And then the guy next to her, he's got
he's a
mechanic.
High
vis.
he's the mechanic.
He's a mechanic. I thought this is a look. He's got high vis on and jumper leads.
No. Well, maybe he's going to put them on the nipples of that other girl who hasn't covered hers up.
They said to him, don't wear that in. He's got to wear a tie. As long as you don't start anything, mate.
You'll sit in the front row looking like that next to Koshi.
I'm a bit out of my depth here. I don't know why I'm here.
Was Koshi wearing one of those tiny bikini tops?
I hope he was. I hope the Kosh dog was. So
and Liv saying, iron it at least.
Who's she, though?
Don't know.
The Sheila at the bottom.
Don't know, but I did enjoy this story here. This story, I don't know who any of these people are, but I was reading about this, is that former maths contestants, Domenica.
Oh, Domenica, that was
Ella
Dom.
Ding.
Remember Dom?
She channeled a 1920s-esque look in glitter and sheer tights. Now, this is a bit I don't get. While embattled influencer Jade Tankardroch bounced back from her eyebrow-raising faux pas at last year's Fashion Week when she wore head-to-toe Louis Vuitton.
Oh.
I think because it's Australian Fashion Week.
Yeah, right.
You're supposed to wear Kendo tea towels.
That's why the big man was on point, because he wore all his stuff from Lowe's.
he had fleecy.
Full fleecy on. Wow.
This isn't for us, Brendan.
No.
So we shouldn't mock it because it's not for us. It's not for anyone by the sound of it.
It's not for us.
It was just for Koshi.
I'm right out of my depth here, man.
But I'll stay.
I'll stay for the canapes.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
It's always a treat catching up with our next guest. She's just won Melbourne International Comedy Festival's People's Choice Award.
Whoa.
She's coming to Sydney, a new stage show called Just Know. Ursula Carlson, hi.
Hi, team. How's it going?
We're great. What about you?
Congratulations. That's amazing. To get a sash, what do you get?
It's actually a certificate, much like you would get at school. And you know what? It's on my mum's fridge at the moment.
Oh, it is like school, isn't it?
Yeah, she has to rotate it, though, because I've got, brother and a sister, so they get to keep it on their fridges, too, because, why wouldn't they be proud?
Oh, hang on. So she's giving it to your siblings. I thought she was rotating other awards that they might have got.
No, come now. What are they going to be? I mean, my brother won the beer drinking contest a few years in a row. I mean,
that's something.
But no, there's no certificates for that.
Did that go on the fridge? Was your mum proud of that one?
No, but she did have to put out the recycling, so I think it's very similar.
Huge muscles. Now, your show's called Just Know. What's Just Know?
Oh, there's so many things that's no. Just no. Like people who cut in line in front of you. People who, when we're all lining up to turn right, there's a lane that goes straight, and then you see people scooch up, drive straight up that straight line, and then indicate to come into the full line. There's a special place in hell for those people.
Yeah. I'm one of those people, but you know what I do? I am. But I'll say this. What I do is I drive up the lane and I roll a bit of the dice. I know that there's going to be a Johnny Slow Pants that's not paying attention, so I plan to get in there. If it doesn't happen though, I do end up going left because I know or right.
I've got one question for you. What kind of German car do you drive?
No, well, I'm a motorcyclist as well, so you know. It's
that's different. That's different. You get to cut in line.
Yeah.
You get to cut in line, you know, because we're all sitting in our cages and, you know, life expectancy of a motorcyclist is much shorter.
That's true.
You
That's true.
get to take your chances now.
If you're going to risk death and amputation, then surely you should be able to get there quicker, not to the death and amputation.
100%.
But you know what I do? I'm such a polite driver that if I'm in the wrong lane, I'll just filter off to where they're going, and 10 years later I'll be living in an adjoining city.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, well, I guess we're exploring today, kids.
Yeah, that's
No one's going to school. We're going to be 8 hours late for everything because it looks like we're driving to a different state.
We saw a picture that you uploaded the other day on your Instagram. You had young girls wearing puffer jackets in 24-degree heat. So that is just no.
That is just no. You know, and also, you don't want that teenage angst. You know how they sweat with that teenage angst and that in a puffer jacket in 24 degrees. And what I didn't say is I looked up the humidity for the day was 85%.
Oh.
You cannot have that in a puffer jacket. Also, puffer jackets were designed for people who live and work in Antarctica, not for people who stroll the streets of Brisbane on a sunny Saturday morning. That is not right.
Is that just slave to fashion, you think? Is that what's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, if you buy it, like, I understand, you know, you live in a warmer climate, you really want to wear it. It's like, I guess, you know, I've got a bikini, and I never get a chance to wear it because I live in Auckland and it's forever raining.
Have you ever worn a bikini in Auckland?
Not yet, but my mum's currently knitting me a bit of a warmer one, you know, because you don't want to be cold in a bikini.
No.
Knitting a warmer one, you know, keep the girls warm, you know.
Yeah, those woolen bikinis really hold their shape.
Yeah, they're famous for it.
You can go dragnet fishing if you go for a swim.
Catch some tuna.
Well, Ursula, it's always great to talk to you. Just Know is on tour now, ursulacarlson.com. That's where you get your tickets and all your stuff. And then go along and see her and you'll see why she got that certificate.
And maybe you start selling some celebrity merch of the woolen bikini.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. My mum and her circle of friends, you know, they've got a book club. Why not have a little knitting club?
Yeah.
Some of those. We're going to need your boob sizes, and then we'll get that done.
All right, we'll send it through now. Okay. We'll send it through.
Awesome.
Mine's bigger than Amanda's, unfortunately.
I don't know who you've offended there more.
Ursula, thank you.
Thanks, team.
Jam Nation.
We're doing a grab right now.
Who wants some free money? Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
This is great. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, you win $1,000.
And then we ask you something very important. We say, do you want to double your money?
Yeah.
Answer one more question. You get $2,000 if you get it right. If you don't, off you go.
I'm looking at the one more question today. This is gettable.
Don't
Like,
say
I can
it.
get it.
I don't know if I would.
In fact, all these questions are gettable.
Well,
Kylie,
of course they are, or else we
is
wouldn't
in
have
Manor.
them in here.
But I'm just saying, Kylie,
Don't do it, Brendan. Hi, Kylie. Please don't.
Good morning.
I would say, Kylie, you've got a brain in your head. You've rung us. You've got through.
Yes.
I think you can do this, Kylie.
No pressure,
I think
Kylie.
you can do this.
Now, the big
Fingers
thing
crossed.
is, if you're not sure, Kylie, say pass and we'll come back to it because the minute the buzzer goes off because you're wrong, that's the end of it, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Kylie, we have 10 questions. We have 60 seconds. Good luck because here we go. Question 1.
Okay.
What colour is an orange?
Orange.
Question 2, what's the opposite of day?
Night.
Question 3, starting with E, what land mammal can't jump?
Echidna.
Oh, no.
Kylie.
No, it's an elephant.
It's an elephant.
That's an unusual choice you went with there.
Echidna.
A
Everyone knows
land...
an echidna can jump.
Well, can it?
I don't know.
It's a marsupial, though, isn't it?
marsupial,
Rather than
they jump. Yeah,
it's,
absolutely.
this is, we're asking for mammal, the elephant.
Well, it's a mammal still, but
It's a marsupial.
it's a mammal. Marsupials are mammals. They're all from the same cloth. It's not a reptile.
Oh, but they can jump. We're hearing they can jump.
Where are you getting this from?
Well,
Got
no,
David Attenborough on the
I know our producers are saying they can jump.
I want evidence
The
of them
actions that
jumping.
they're doing to show that
The
they.
thing is, Kylie, everyone knows that is an elephant.
I'm sorry, Kylie. Get $100 for your groceries.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Good on you,
you.
Kylie.
Thank you.
Good job.
Well, that was over quickly.
That was terrible.
To put on a long song now.
That was just terrible. That was like bad sex.
Put on a long song and hope it's over.
That was bad sex.
Did you jump?
Come on.
Jam Nation.
Did you do work experience when you were at school?
No, I didn't.
Is that
get around
because
to
you
that.
finished school because of
I
that?
had to go and work. My work experience was I went and got a job because I left in year 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work experience is one of those things that has kind of been phased out. I remember
Well,
doing.
good. I think it's a waste of time.
Do you?
Yeah. I remember years ago we had a work experience kid. I was working in Wollongong and he came in.
At the
and said-
radio station?
At the radio station. The kid came in. He just distracted me, just whinged the whole time. And I thought, well, at least, you want to be in radio. And he goes, no, I don't want to be in radio. I don't want to do this. So I had to tell him to F off out of the studio and then he started crying.
Well, they're saying that, that's a terrible story. These are the stories that you say out loud. Imagine the stories you don't tell. But this, can I say that this is one of the things they're saying about work experience is that, yes, we no longer have it, but you don't even have to be going to an office that's of your future job. It's about learning work culture, which he certainly learnt with you. I had 3 days at a advertising agency. It was my dad had arranged it because Dad was working for a finance company. One of their clients was Sol Pattinson Chemists.
Yeah.
And the advertising agency that I think they used for their advertising took me very kindly in for 3 days. I was so shy. I just sat there and said nothing. But there was one guy was working on a campaign for a hose connection, and he just sat in his office putting these hose connections together and saying, connection, hoses. And I thought, this is where the dreams begin.
What, did you pipe in?
No, I sat in the corner just looking at him.
Oh, well, usually you've got like all the hose.
No, I was so shy. I was so shy.
You're a pun woman.
Then we went to, I know now, I'd love it.
What would you say? Stay connected.
Stay connected or maybe reel it in.
Oh, yeah.
Or I'd find something. Channel your energies and your water.
Do you like a good hosing?
There'd be something, wouldn't there? Make a bong, I would have said. But now then I had an afternoon where this
You
woman...
wouldn't have said that.
No, I wouldn't have said that.
wouldn't have said make a bong.
Of course not. I was so shy and so straighty 180, as I still am now. I went to a voiceover session where there was a woman. She had to read 2 sentences about Sol Pattinson Chemist products. And a guy had to do like this upon a toothpaste. $1.50 only at Sol Pattinson Chemist. It was the most glamorous thing I had ever seen.
Great.
So glamorous. But what they're finding now is that...
But maybe that
school
led you
students-
into this. Maybe
Well-
that planted the seed.
Maybe they did. It just made me go and buy toothpaste. I know that much.
Well, I know I went on a school excursion when I was in 6th class to a radio station, and that's what planted the seed for me.
So here you are saying it's a waste of time. Maybe not.
Work experience is a school excursions. I think are great. School excursions.
But this is the thing. No
they're
company
great.
is going to allow. We're never going to allow a school excursion in here.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't have to put up with them. You don't have some pimply-faced adolescent just looking at you going,
How dare you? I bought my Clearasil at Sol Pattinson Chemists.
I got that with Ryan, and we pay him apparently.
Well, they're saying that work experience had been compulsory for a lot of kids for years and years. The pandemic's put a stop to all that. But also, we don't, I think litigation and all that stuff, we don't take work experience people in here because we just don't have the
We
staff
can't
to
do
look
anything
after them.
anymore in
We
this
used to get a work experience kid that had come in to be on 2000 and maybe they thought they were going to be going overseas or on shoots and you go, well, sorry, can you just do the stapling?
You just clean the centrifuge.
There was one kid who did all the stapling, stapled it at the bottom right-hand corner. They pulled a face. They just didn't want to be
He's
there.
a TV executive now.
He's running Channel 7. Tales of the work experience. That's what we're asking today. Has there been a moment of work experience for you that stuck with you? Good, the bad, the ugly?
Yep. Maybe it's going to coal mine. You're from the 1600s.
And you had to stay there for 5 weeks.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. The tribal drama's beating about work experience. It's a thing of the past. No one can take students anymore. And the reason I'm laughing, I just had a flashback as well. You know, the radio station where I told the young kid to F off out of my studio because he was whinging. Another time we had work experience and this girl came along and the day was the team bonding day. We all went go-karting. She had a crash and broke her pelvis.
Oh. So she got something out of it.
And then they said, oh, well, we're going to stop the race. And one of the guys said, well, they didn't stop the race for Senna.
Oh.
Well, it goes when you're prepared for a day of go-kart.
You don't want to just stop because a work experience kid broke her pelvis.
She ruined it for all of us.
I got a text from my friend. This is Kate. She said, I heard you talking about work experience. Mine is one of my life brags. It was script writing for Neighbours and they named a minor character after me. I was so shy and barely said a word all week. But how good's that?
How good's that?
Yeah. I think was the character some kind of prostitute. No, I just said that to rile up my friend.
Not with a broken pelvis.
No. Overworked.
The Tribal Drummer's beating Tales of the Work Experience.
Here's your taco, mister. Whoops, fell in the fryer. I'll get it out. Oh!
Peter's joined us. Hello, Peter. What was your work experience?
Good morning to you both.
Hello.
My brother used to be a mechanic at Arnott's Biscuits, so I went down with him and worked in the workshop there for a week. Pretty uneventful apart from getting caught under a prime mover when he moved it one day when he sent me under on the crawley board. But the best thing was you got to go across to the factory where they made the biscuits and before morning tea, and you get a big plastic bag and you'd go through all the bins that were sat there next to the conveyor belt that kicked all the underweight packets or, not up to scratch packets off the conveyor belt. And you go through and look for the best bickies like Tim Tams and stuff, and you'd be able to load this bag up full of them. Like, this thing was like, if you wrapped your hands, about the size of a baby, I suppose.
Wow.
Biscuits every morning, and you'd take that back to the workshop and that would be put on the table and everyone could just go in and eat the bickies. It was best.
For a kid, that must have looked like a dream, apart from being run over by a piece of heavy machinery. What a dream.
And the smell is great at that place.
The smell would be
Remember,
great.
I went there and pitched my chocolate biscuit.
That's right.
The chocolate Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went and did all the work, went to the Arnott's people.
And they called it the chocolate Monte Keller.
And you said you didn't want anything to do with it.
I've eaten them and they were lovely.
You came out at the last minute.
Stavroula, hello, how are you?
Hi, Josie and Amanda.
What was your work experience?
I also had a really good one. So in 1990, I did my work experience at the Ensemble Theatre at McMahon's Point, and they were doing a production of Simpson and His Donkey. We were invited to one of the rehearsals, and a very young and not soon to be famous Russell Crowe was playing John Simpson.
Oh.
So that was my work experience, and obviously he was a fantastic stage actor, and then obviously soon after he did what was his movie? Oh, gone blank.
Gladiator?
No, that wasn't his
Some of
first
Us.
one.
Some of Us?
Skinheads.
Oh,
that's
yes.
Romper Stomper.
Romper Stomper, thank you.
Russell's
Yes,
listening saying, it's a Romper Stomper there. Come on.
So you saw him in action, and was he nice to you? Because he would have been pre-famous. He would have been nice to you.
Yeah, look, there wasn't much said, but he did say top of the morning in character.
Oh, nice. Did just with the Simpson and the donkey, did they have a donkey on the stage?
That's where the acting comes in.
Right. So it's pretend. So they didn't have a pantomime horse.
No.
You would have got that
Pretend
role,
donkey.
Brendan.
That would be
The back end.
Oh, excuse me. I'd be the head.
We're going to take more calls
I'd work
after
with
the news.
Russell.
Tales of the work experience.
Thanks, Stavroula.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Amanda!
Jonesy.
Is that the best you've got?
That's all I could get short notice.
Like having a pie and a smoke at morning tea, work experience is a thing of the past. Students can't find a place to take them. That's the thing. That's what's happening.
Well, in our workplace, we can't. Pandemic, of course, changed that for people, but I think it was an excuse to never do it anymore because it's a big thing that someone's got to look after them.
Yeah.
You have to do your work with a homeless kid sitting looking at you.
I had that.
We've got that
many
with
years
Ryan.
ago. We had that. We pay him. Many years ago, I had a kid in the studio just sat there whinged, and I said, well, radio's a great career. I don't want to get in a radio. So I threw him out of the studio. Then
Told to F off, you said.
there was another work experience kid, and we had go-kart day, which is a great day. She goes and breaks her pelvis. Straight into the wall. She didn't even steer. She went bang, straight into the wall.
Wrecked it for everyone, Brendan?
Wrecked it for everyone. And we're all standing around. They said, well, that's the end. I said, well, they didn't stop the race for Senna. She doesn't even work with us. She'll be all right. Bit of ointment, that'll fix it.
They'll give it a rub. A lot of people, though, have had great experiences from the calls we've been taking this morning. And it's not just about going into your chosen field. It's about learning how an office works. There's a lot of benefits, apparently, that come from it. But many people our age are going to have great stories from their time of work experience.
The tribal drum is beating. Tales of the work experience.
Here's your taco, mister. Whoops, fell in the fryer. I'll get it out. Oh!
Hello, Janelle.
Hi there. Good morning,
Hello.
Jonesy and Amanda. How are you?
Janelle?
What was your work experience?
Well, this is back in 1981 and in a hospital in the southern part of Sydney, shall we say. And I was really excited to go into possibly the career of speech pathology. And I'm at the hospital for a week and I'm working with a speech pathologist. And by about the third or fourth day, we'd worked with children a little bit, but a lot of elderly people that had had stroke. And she was doing, this work, and I thought, oh, this is so great. These people are learning to speak again, and I thought it was fantastic. And then one afternoon, as she's sitting smoking her cigarette in the office, I said to her, do you like your job? And she said, well, and she leant back in the chair, took a drag on the cigarette, blew the smoke out, and she said, oh, really, you spend hours and hours with them trying to fix their voices, and then they just drop dead. So I guess not.
Did that put you off?
Yeah, I became a teacher.
Right. Yeah.
How terrible for her to talk to you like that when you're an aspiring speech pathologist.
Just when you get them talking, they drop dead.
That's terrible, Janelle.
So maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe it will point you into something you don't want to do.
Wow.
Tim has joined us.
Hello, Tim.
G'day, how you doing?
Great.
What was your work experience, Tim?
So I went to an Air Force base north of Newcastle up at RAF Williamtown as a radar technician. This was back in 1985. And my sister, who's 10 years older than me, was looking for a partner. And the RAF base had a computer system there, and one of their sections was basically like a buy-swap cell that we have today. I thought, well, what if I advertise my sister on there? So I put a for sale ad up. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I know it started like beautiful 26-year-old, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I got contacted by a couple of people, and she went out on a date with one of them, I think, within the week. And they ended up getting married, and they've had 4 kids, and there we are. The rest is history.
Wow. To this day.
Yes, exactly, to this day.
That's hilarious.
So you go along there.
Yeah, lucky if my brother was to advertise me, he wouldn't have described me as a beautiful 26-year-old. He said, some old scrag looking to shack up. What a nice brother you are.
So, Tim, do you work in the field of relationships now?
No, definitely not.
So what do you actually do?
Did you become a radar technician?
No, I didn't. Well, no, I work in television.
Oh, wow.
Tim, more information.
There we go. What do you do?
Well, I used to work at Channel 10 for 9.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And now, these days, I work at Parliament House.
Oh.
Look at Tim.
Are you a journalist, Tim?
No, master control operator.
Oh, I see.
Wow. I was about to say, are you responsible for the TV show Blow Up?
That's Channel 7.
Yeah, I'm just denying all knowledge there. Did you ever meet that Amanda Keller when you were at Channel 10?
I think I passed her in the corridors a couple of times, down in Studio 1.
You could have advertised me. Well, Tim, how intriguing. Thank you very much.
Tim. Fascinating.
Tim's gone into witness protection after this conversation.
He's very coy, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Jam Nation.
Let's go down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms to the pub test. Work experience, does it pass the pub test?
Well, we've just been talking about this. It seems that it's no longer part of the curriculum. Some students can do it now under a mandatory process, but it's not something you have to do like it used to be. And most people, most workplaces don't want it. I think there's probably litigation purposes for insurance and things, having the staff to take care of people. It's just a pain in the neck, the too hard basket. But some people are saying that it wasn't originally about having a crack at the career that you're interested in. It was as much about preparing young people for the workplace. So we just don't have those opportunities anymore. And we just heard some hilarious stories about people having great times, but maybe there are connections made for future employment. Who knows? Work experience. What do you think? Does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Round 12 of the NRL Indigenous round. Our last mystery footy tipper was Millie Boyle. She got 6 out of 8.
Yeah, which puts her, I think, equal first along with Shannon Knoll.
Knowlesy.
Oh, no. Lane Beachley got 7 out of 8. Lane's still winning.
Lane's the star. Today,
I'm kind of a big deal.
our mystery footy tipper's name is synonymous with NRL. He swapped a jersey for a career as a reality TV host lately. He spent time at Balmain, but also at Cronulla. He's the one, the only, Bo Ryan.
Where are you from the area, Bankstown, Punchbowl, Lakemba, January to December, man, who's forever.
Outside to Bo Ryan. Bo Ryan. Ryan picks it up. There you go, Bo Ryan. We know he can run. Ryan, though, winning the race.
Who is that? It looks like Bo.
Down, and Bo Ryan crashes out sadly.
We've ended it on that. That's lovely.
Here he is.
Hello, Bo.
Good morning. How good? How good are memories?
Memories
How
are
good
great,
are
mate.
memories?
Memories are great.
Memories are great.
And you're
I'm
well.
living in memories.
Everything going well?
Yeah, mate. It's loving the footy at the moment, to be honest with you. You can flip a coin most games. I think Lane Beachley's going to be very hard to beat with 7, hey?
Well, this is your job to see if you can do that. Are you a good tipper?
The more I think about it and the more I know about rugby league, the worse I go. So, yeah, I am.
All right. Well, let's see. We're kicking off tonight with the Broncos and the Panthers. Who are you picking there?
Oh, I've gone Panthers. Adam Reynolds is out, so he's their chief playmaker. Again, it'll be a close game, but Penrith have got too many. The thing I worry about, though, is Origin. Majority of Penrith's team will be in the Origin team next week. So, I don't know. That'll be in the back of their mind, but I think Penrith will be too strong.
We're coming up to Origin already.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks yesterday.
Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know that. Now, the Roosters are my team, and they've been a bit disappointing of late. They're taking on the Dragons. What do you think?
Oh, both teams have been rubbish this year. Both have been out of form. You know what? I'm going to go and ambush with the Dragons. They've got a new coach. They've got plenty to prove, and they're at home, and I know what Dragons fans are like, so I reckon they'll live for it.
I felt sorry for the old coach, though. Everyone was saying he's going to be sacked today. And I'm thinking, oh, well, great. You know, come on, that's a bit hard.
Just bought a new briefcase.
Yeah, they say, there's obviously guys, like I said, that have been out of the team for a bit. The new coach, he's only my age, young guy, Ryan Carr, he's recalled a few of them. And they've got a lot to prove. So I don't know. I think they can do it. If they're going to win at all this year, it has to be this week.
You young guys. Rabbitohs versus the Eels.
Oh, you can't go past the Rabbits. The Rabbits are white hot. They're obviously the premiership favourites. The Eels have got a few injuries and they've got plenty of issues as well. But Indigenous round as well. A lot of Indigenous boys in the South team, and Latrell Mitchell will be a man on a mission this week. You'd be very brave to bet against Souths. You're a very brave man.
All right, and the Sharks and Knights. Now, I know you're an ex-Sharky, but let's hear what your head says.
Yeah, Sharkies. Heart and head says Sharks. Knights, are improving, but Nico Hines needs to play well. He wants to play State of Origin. If he has a big game, this could be it. So Sharks should win that.
And speaking of old clubs, West Tigers versus the Cowboys on Saturday.
Yeah. The Tigers are killing. They're the ones that are hurting me in the tipping comp. I'm not going to lie to you. They're playing at home at Leichhardt. Now, they played their first 2 games at Leichhardt this year and were ordinary. I was at both games. They've won 2 of their last 3, and they're playing the Cowboys. It's a tough road trip to North Queensland, and I'm going to go with my heart and go to Tigers, and I could regret it, but I think they'll win.
What about this one on Saturday, and the Dolphins and the Storm?
You see, the Dolphins. The Dolphins have been remarkable this year, and Sharks played them last 2 weeks ago, didn't turn up, and they got their pants pulled down. This isn't an easy game for Melbourne, but history shows they should win this game. But I've got, again, flip a coin, but I've gone Storm.
Okay. Bulldogs and Titans?
I've gone the Dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gone the Dogs.
The Fox is back.
Fox is back. He wants to have a big game. Didn't play last year's Origin Series. should get picked this year. I think they'll be too hot.
And then rounding out the round is the Raiders and the Sea Eagles.
I've gone Raiders. I mean, they're on a bit of a win streak. I think they got 5 or 6 in a row, Canberra, since they've lost Jack Whiten. Manly again. They're they're like the Dragons and Roosters. There's something happening in-house there. No one can put their finger on it, but they haven't been up to scratch. Tommy Turbo's obviously been playing on one leg, so I'll go Canberra.
Yeah, it's like he's forgotten how to run.
Well, he's injured. Everyone expects him to break the line every time he gets the ball like he did 2 years ago. And he started the season the first couple of games strong, but he just hasn't recovered from that hamstring. He went overseas to get it worked on, and he's a different person. And I think Freddie, to be honest, will overlook him for Origin.
Oh, really?
I think he will. He has to.
Oh, see, it's tough, isn't it? It is tough. Now, you've got something going on with Lifeline today.
Yeah, I'm at a shoot now. For Ignite HQ, we do giveaways. We've got a giveaway next Sunday, and we donate portions to Lifeline. We've already given over $500,000 to Lifeline, and I'm just here now. We're about to shoot the new DJR Mustang, so it's wonderful. We've got the push-up challenge as well coming up for Lifeline in June. So it's a big month. Every day is Mental Health Day, as you guys know, but every bit counts, and I want to urge everyone to get behind it. If you want to support Ignite HQ, go to Ignite HQ. If not, jump on the Lifeline website and do the push-up challenge. Maybe you can jump on, Jonesy.
Sure. You know what depresses me is when you're in Speedos and you put it on Instagram, and I think, great.
I'm in Speedos right now.
Of course you are. Do you have pants? Do you have clothes at all, Bo? That's what I would ask.
Nah, clothes are overrated. I'm just walking down the Esplanade in Speedos, just eyeballing people.
Great.
See you in jail.
Bo, thank you.
Thank you, Bo.
Thanks for your time. Go the Tigers.
Go the Tigers.
Jam Nation. We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Rams for the pub test. Work experience, a thing of the past.
Seems to be. During the pandemic, things stopped, and if they've hardly started up again, it seems it's no longer compulsory to do work experience. Some people have said that it's the time of their lives. Others have said it was a complete waste of time.
I think it's a waste of time.
It was the most exciting thing that ever happened to me.
Well, you went along and watched a guy do a voiceover for Colgate toothpaste.
I think you'll find it was Ipana for Sol Pattinson Chemists. It was thrilling. These days, to get my son to go to work experience, you'd have to say, do you want to get into the ring with Conor McGregor? Right. You'd have to offer up something
and even
really
then he'd say,
big.
Oh, really? He'd look up from his phone for a bit.
Yeah, I was going to go to the pub.
Yeah.
So, work experience, does it pass the pub test?
No, it doesn't, because kids are expected to find it themselves these days. There's no structured program offered. I think unless, the schools get together with employers that offer a structured work experience program, it's a waste of time.
I did work experience. My mother organised it back in the late 50s, and they put me into the maternity ward. I literally had to do everything, and especially when the women were giving birth, and they were in theatre rooms, and I was left out on the ward on my own. Not a good experience. Put me off nursing, I can tell you.
Absolutely. My work experience was possibly the best week of my teenage life.
I'm a careers advisor at a high school in Sydney, and we used to do across-the-board work experience for Year 10 students, but found that a lot of students didn't make good use of it and would just use it as an excuse to go to a family business and not really learn about what career they wanted. So we now only offer work experience to students who really want to do it.
Absolutely. It's about making sure that young people are ready for the workplace. They need to make sure they're up, they're able to get there, they're dressed appropriately, and it's about interacting with the wider community, not just their school. So it's setting them up to take on the world. Why would they take away that opportunity? It's insanity.
It's insanity.
What about that one maternity ward? Imagine that. So, she's out looking after the mums with their new babies, and she's the only one on the ward.
They were simple times.
Weren't they just?
Jam Nation podcast.
We're going to make a snowman.
Wanna build a snowman?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to build a snowman?
If you can guess who our celebrity snowman is, you win a trip for two to Aspen. You go into the draw for this, but we're drawing it tomorrow. Only 5 people are going to be in the draw. Trip for 2 to Aspen. You get flights, you get 7 nights accommodation, you get lift hire, you get ski passes, you get on-ground transfers, valued at $25,000.
Can we go outside, Mum? Play in the snow?
That's where we have to go to build our snowman. Oh, it's chilly.
Okay.
You start
I'll
doing
start making the snow.
it. The thing that might distinguish this one
Yeah.
is we need some red lipstick for it. Are you up to the face? Yes. Yes.
I'm working on the bottom bit.
We'll keep moving up. There's a
now I'm on
signature
top.
red lip. Don't be weird.
I did sculpture at art school, as you know.
All right. Russell's in Fairy Meadow. Hello, Russell.
Do you like these lips?
That'll do, yeah.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello. A signature red lip on our snowman. Do you know who it might be?
Oh, I wish I was ringing for yesterday because I knew both. I knew Rod Stewart and I knew Tom Cruise.
Well, Russell, yesterday was another. There was another time, Russell.
We need you,
You're
Russell.
here
What have
now.
you got?
So we know it's a woman, and she wears red lipstick. That narrows it down.
We're getting cold out here, Russell. You're going to have to hurry it along.
I'll go with Madonna.
No, sorry, it's not Madonna. All right, Brendan, what can we do? You're going to have to make some snow cats.
I'm going to make snow cats.
Because she doesn't go anywhere without her cats.
Oh,
It's not Mrs. Slocum.
not good with snow cats. Big pussy or little one.
Oh, come on. Why don't you build a snow HR? All right,
There you
well,
go.
let's
Do
see.
you like that?
Yeah, that's good. That is good. Natasha's with us. Hello, Natasha.
Hello, thank you for answering the phone today.
Well, do you know who it is? We've got red lipstick. She's
Thanks,
got
Mum.
a couple of cats with her. Who is it?
I'm hoping it's Taylor Swift.
Yes, it is!
I was swiftly about to put some clothes on her.
Creep.
Oh, so excited. Thank you.
You got it. Hey,
Natasha.
look, this is very exciting, Natasha. So you're in the draw. Trip for 2 to Aspen, flight, 7 nights accommodation, lift hires, ski passes, transfers, $25,000 worth. How exciting.
Oh, my God, that would be so good to win. Thank
All
you,
right,
and have
well-
a great Thursday.
Thank
Good
you.
on
Good
you,
luck for
Natasha.
tomorrow. The Snow Travel Expo, Sunday, May 28 at ICC Sydney. Darling Harbour, free ticket and entry at the door or online at snowtravelexpo.com.au.
Still to come, TikTok Tucker, where we make food from TikTok, and Jam Singles, we're revisiting our entrant, Jeff the Plumber.
Jam Nation.
I'm so lonely, so lonely.
No need to feel sad and blue. Let Jonesy and Amanda find love for you.
We're trying to do an experiment here, a real experiment.
But a real experiment.
And a real thing where you can find love. We're calling it Jam Singles. Lots of people have applied to be a Jam Single, one of whom is Jeff. He's 33. He's an attractive young guy.
He's a good-looking rooster.
Plumber. He's trying to find love in this crazy world.
He's got a touch of the Bo Ryan's about him.
He does.
I couldn't tell because he's wearing clothes, though, where Bo Ryan just chooses to wear Speedos all the time.
Well, he said he wants
Jeff's
to find
clothed.
someone to share life with. And considering Jeff's 33, which seems relatively young, but I guess, 33, he wants to find a bit of a soulmate.
I'm a big believer in you only get out of life what you're willing to put into it. And I put a lot of effort into my mind, I guess, my body, my career. But yeah, just my love life, I haven't really put much effort into it. But,
So, Jeff,
that's all going to change now, I take it.
I like that because you're saying maybe you need to work on yourself a bit and put the effort into a relationship.
Correct, yeah. Your number one investment in life is always going to be yourself.
Well, he wants to share himself with somebody. He, along with
Plenty to go round.
Well, all our Jam Singles are now up on wsfm.com.au. You can have a look, see their photos, read about what type of people they are, and you can express your interest just by clicking on the site.
Go to wsfm.com.au.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You hungry? Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker, we make food from TikTok.
This one is interesting. It's a health one that this guy swears by. And there's lots of healthy ingredients in here. It's all healthy ingredients. So we're going to make, it's called Health Freak Brekkie Oats.
Yeah. I've noticed you've brought an appliance into the studio.
A microwave has come on in. You're sitting behind it, so do you want to put on some lead underpants?
Well, I'm a bit worried. Look how close it is to my groin.
I think your head will be all right.
I'm just worried. What if it does damage to me? What if I want to be like De Niro and father another child?
Well, you've already had a vasectomy.
Don't say I can't father another child.
Don't minimise me. So what happens here is we've got some oats. See that? It's like I'm doing a magic trick. I'm going to add some water to that. This is the first step. I add water to that.
Yep.
And I mix that for a minute, but we'll do for 40 seconds because it gets cooked further than this. I'm going to put it in the microwave.
Righto.
You know I swear at this in the kitchen a lot. So 47. There. And while that's happening, I'll tell you what our other ingredients are.
What are our other ingredients?
Banana, that's the usual ingredient that's going to go into it. Actually, I'm going to put a cacao nib. Taste that, it's delicious. It's like a little caramel bud.
What's a cacao nib?
Well, cacao's very good for you.
Sounds like poo.
No, it's not. It's like a caramel bud.
Oh, yum.
No, apparently it tastes disgusting. Is it awful? Because it looks like it's delicious chocolate, but apparently it's terrible. Let me have a taste.
It tastes like nothing.
It tastes like soap.
It just tastes like soap.
Bad flavoured soap. If it was good flavoured soap, I wouldn't mind.
Why would you bother?
But we're going to melt it into it.
Oh, yay.
No, well, it's good for you and you won't notice the taste once it's in here. So, I've put my water in the porridge. What happens now? Let me have a look. This is where it gets interesting. Well, actually, before it gets interesting, I'm going to mate. I'm going to mate someone. I'm going to mash a banana.
No,
that's not unusual.
Mash. We did this last week.
Well, if you're complaining about banana going into porridge, I think you've got a more
mashed banana.
But banana's being mashed. That's going in.
Let's not.
A couple, 4 nibs of that cacao are going in. This will melt.
Can that be an optional extra?
No, that's in there. Now, this is the ingredient that's a little unusual. This is what this guy does. He grates a carrot.
Of course he does.
And puts it in. So I'm going to grate this carrot. I'm a bit anxious because with this grater, I've already smashed my fingers this week when I fell over. I'm going to grate the carrot.
Yep.
So what we've got... Don't let me stop concentrating.
No,
is that a sentence?
Keep concentrating.
Okay, I'm going to grate some carrot. Okay, let's just do that. Oh, yeah, it's happening now. We've got mashed banana with our porridge, some cacao, which tastes beautiful. Now I'm just going to put this carrot in there.
How much carrot's that?
Well, I could probably do. All right, I'll do a bit more.
No, I'm just
if you don't think that's enough.
I think it's fine.
Carrot, and then what we do, we add some rice milk.
Oh no!
People are listening to this saying, apart from the carrot, it sounds lovely. Okay.
Yep.
Add some rice milk. Let's pour that in.
That's organic too, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
What's it smell like?
No smell at all. First time in this studio. And then I mix that up and I put a little grind of salt.
Yep.
Then I put that in the microwave now for 1.5 minutes. And then when we come back from playing this song, you're going to eat it and tell us what you think.
Okay, we'll put the red hot chili peppers on.
Cacao, porridge, 1.5 minutes. One. Oh, fart. One.
There we go.
Hang on.
Rightio.
Yeah.
I'll put this on.
It's happening.
While you dig around.
It's happening. We're going to have our health freak brekkie oats when we come back from this song.
Get our freak on.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
How's that for timing? That beeping you heard in the background is the microwave giving up its goods.
You mucked up the timing.
Well,
went too early.
do you want me to turn it on again for another second so you get the sound of a microwave?
Okay, I'd like to see you do this.
All right. 10 seconds. Now we've got to sit through this. Let's recant what we've got. Not recant, that means take it back. Let's revise and remind ourselves for our healthy freak brekkie oats. We've got oats that I've added water to. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? We've got oats that we've added water to. I've added I've added a mashed banana. Yeah. I've added some cacao buds that you shouldn't eat straight like chocolate.
I'm going to test that.
You have to melt them and they're used in health foods and things. Then a grated carrot is what is also part of this recipe. This guy swears by it. We've put in a splash of rice milk. Here it comes.
And what's it called again?
It looks like pig swill. This is called healthy freak brekkie oats.
Okay.
Let me munch that together, melt, and so I mix it up now to melt the cacao buds.
Yep.
Maybe it needs a tiny bit more rice milk. And maybe I'll put another, just for good luck, some more salt in.
Okay.
Okay, I think we'll be happy with that consistency of mush. I'm going to spoon this into 3 bowls so all 3 of us here can taste some.
Ryan, you're hearing this?
What?
Oh, that looks
delicious. This is, well, you have porridge in the morning.
I like porridge.
So this is a healthy thing to be doing.
I have my oats in the morning and I enjoy them. Okay.
You've sown your wild
I'll
one.
pass it.
There you go.
Looks like spew.
It does a bit. It's the carrot that makes it
Oh, it
look
does
like
look a bit
that.
chucky.
Now give it another stir, and that's all we dig in.
Yeah, not bad. It's all right.
Ryan spat his out.
You don't like it?
I like it.
Oh, no, it's awful.
Those cacao things have made it feel like you've got some nut butter in there.
What's nut butter?
Well, you know, butter made from almonds or nuts.
I don't want butter made from nuts.
The problem with it is you can see the grated carrot. I haven't grated it finely enough. Why don't you like it, Ryan?
I don't feel... I genuinely
Look,
don't
you know
feel
he's got a runny
He's got
bottom.
a very weak constitution,
Yes,
our
he's got
Ryan. Are you all right?
He's got to go down to the sales floor.
He's going to go to the sales floor and see matron. So, Brendan, what do you think?
I don't mind it. It's
actually, I quite like it. Well, I don't know what the carrot doesn't add anything.
No.
Why would you bother?
I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I actually like
and
it.
I'm not a guy that likes mashed banana.
I think I think the cacao has
Yeah.
added a nice richness to it.
So, out of the three of us, Ryan doesn't like it. I could live with it.
And I like it very much.
There we go.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad duck, enough.
Fall off the
Yum.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
If I was on alone, that show, I'd
And you
eat
could,
it.
would you choose
I'd
an
eat
eel over this?
I'd choose this over the eel.
All right.
Jam Nation. WSFM's 50K 10-4 payday.
On the line, we've got Cody of the Inner West. Hello, Cody.
Hello. Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
This is exciting times, Cody. You're on the cusp of winning $1,000.
You're on the edge of glory. You're doing a Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, yeah.
Well, don't spit out the name Lady Gaga unless
Cody,
she was one of our songs yesterday.
You didn't think you were coming here for entertainment, but look, here it is.
Well, what you need to do is tell us the song, first of all, that we played at 10 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah. The song at 10 o'clock yesterday is Always Something There to Remind Me by The Naked Eye.
That's it. What did we play at 2 o'clock, Cody?
At 2 o'clock, it was The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson.
And what did you hear at 4?
At 4 o'clock, I heard Rain on the Scarecrow by John Mellencamp.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That is a great song.
You are $1,000 richer, Cody, right here, right now.
Thank you so much. I can't believe it.
Believe it, Cody. That just happened.
It's as simple as that. If you want to get some money from our 50K 10-4 payday, just listen out for the songs at 10, 2 and at 4 and play tomorrow.
Coming up next, Gets My Ghoulies. You want something to get off your chest? You go to the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone, record your ghoulie.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Do you want to win $20,000 cash for being our favourite ghoulie of the year? All you have to do is download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone, record your ghoulie.
Easy peasy. What do we got?
My ghoulie is, I'm so old that when I ring up to complain about something, I can't remember what I'm complaining about. That's my ghoulie.
Maybe keep it to yourself.
No, ghoulies are open to everyone, even people who don't remember what they're angry about.
What was he talking about again?
I don't know. What else have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is food products that shrink. Every 6 months, food products get smaller. They want us to think we are just getting taller. But if you look closely, you'll see it's the big companies pulling a Swiftie. A Big Mac is now a Mini Mac, and a Mars bar is like a Tic Tac. Some cans of drink are like shots, while our steaks are like tiny tots. Boycott these products and soon they'll learn we don't have that much money to burn.
Yeah.
I thought Pam Ayres was dead.
I like it. Those big companies, they've gotten to my genitals. Used to be 20% more.
Well, I hope he gets something to treat his adenoids.
Good. Record the ghoulie via the iHeartRadio app. It's 3 to 9.
Our favourite call, email or Facebook friend wins $300 to spend on Casio. 41 years of innovating digital instruments with Casio Music.
You also get the Jonesy Amanda tea towel and an 18th birthday key ring.
Today we're discussing work experience. It doesn't happen much these days, but it got us nostalgic. The tribal drum was beating for tales of work experience.
Here's your taco, mister. Oops, fell in the fryer. I'll get it out. Oh!
Here's Tim from Newtown.
So I went to an Air Force base north of Newcastle up at RAF Williamtown as a radar technician, and my sister, who's 10 years older than me, was looking for a partner. The RAF base had a computer system there, and one of their sections was basically like a buy-swap cell that we have today. I thought, well, what if I advertise my sister on this? So I put a for sale ad up. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I know it started like beautiful 26-year-old, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I got contacted by a couple of people, and she went out on a date with one of them, I think within the week, and they ended up getting married, and they've had 4 kids, and there we are. The rest is history.
What about that?
That's work experience for you.
Swapped his sister for an old Fokker.
Righto, you two. That's
Yes,
enough.
let's wrap this up, shall we?
That was pretty good. He's at an Air Force base.
Ugly Phil's up next with a 50k 10-2-4 payday.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
We might see you then if we're not in HR.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, drink cheerio, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.